I have made such an exciting recipe today, you're sure going to love it. It's called soya kebabs. They are vegan, pure vegetarian, and they are lip-smacking, too delicious to be true. Welcome to my kitchen, Diet Recipes by Natasha Mohan. I'm sure all those watching are already drooling over the word kebabs. As soon as you hear the word kebabs, what comes to your mind is really exotic, oil-laden, very heavy, high on calories, super delicious, tasty food. But I have got for you a very special version, my own version of these soya veg kebabs. These kebabs contain only 280 kilocalories for the entire portion. So each kebab contains only 40 calories. Can you believe it? It's a non-fried version of the very famous kebabs, and it only uses about 1.5 teaspoons of oil. The reason why you clicked on this channel is because you're looking to maintain your weight or lose weight. So let me get you started on this very interesting kebab recipe. First up is the magic ingredient soya. Why I'm calling it the magic ingredient is because it's a superfood. It contains the 8 essential amino acids which are very important for human nutrition. And it's very high on fiber, very high on protein, absolutely diabetic friendly, and very good for people with cholesterol problems. So I took about 50 grams of raw soya granules. I soaked it in warm water for 2 to 3 hours. Then I have drained out all the liquid and now I'm putting it into the blender. So 50 grams is all I took. Take note of the measurements. The next ingredient I'm going to add to my kebabs is Bengal gram. Now this is a pulse which is very essential for all vegetarians because this contains a high source of vegetarian protein and immense amount of fiber, which is all in all a winner ingredient if you're a vegetarian. Now this is going to act as a binding agent for my kebabs. I'm taking about 30 grams of Bengal gram. I soaked it in hot water for 2 to 3 hours. After draining out the liquid, I'm adding it to the blender. So this actually helps in softening the Bengal gram a little. Benefits of Bengal gram are many, especially for diabetics, high BP patients, and for cholesterol patients. And after this, we're going to add a few spices here and there, easily available in every household, because we want to spice up those kebabs and get the exact lip-smacking flavor which we find in the shops. Now the first spice that I added was the famous garam masala. The second I'm adding is coriander powder, about 1.5 teaspoons. Next I'm adding whole garlic pods. Then the next ingredient is salt, which is to taste. Now make sure you don't put too much of it because it's going to give you bloating and water retention if you're having it for dinner. Next up is whole cumin seeds. This gives a very good flavor to the kebabs. And I'm adding raw mango powder and whole ginger pods. And the next secret ingredient for my kebabs is fenugreek leaves. I took about 50 grams of fenugreek leaves, which is about half a bunch, washed it well in running water, and now I'm adding them raw to the blender. Benefits of this are immense, especially for people with anemia problem. This is very rich in antioxidants and it is also very good for lactating mothers. Also improves digestion. So moving on, it's time to blend this mixture into a heavenly paste for our kebabs. Don't you find the blending procedure to be very therapeutic and satisfying? I quite enjoy it. It feels like I'm an artist and all getting ready to paint my canvas. So once the paste is ready, we have to add some crunch to the kebabs. So what better way than add chopped onions to it? And of course, if we are adding chopped onions, we might as well go for the green chilies too. These are de-seeded without the seeds, so not that spicy. But if you think it's getting a little spicy for you, please skip it. Now lots of chopped coriander and time to give it a good mix. Make sure it is mixed well so every bite is a mouthful of all the flavors that we have added into the paste. We're going to divide the paste in 7 parts and we're going to roll it into balls. Give them a round ball shape and then flatten it a little and let them sit in the refrigerator for good 10 to 15 minutes. Then they are ready to roast in the pan. So it's time to roast the kebabs. We're going to place them evenly in a pan with 1.5 teaspoon of olive oil, already half cooked because the soya and the Bengal gram has been soaked. But the fenugreek, because it is raw, we need to cook it well. Now these kebabs will take good 10 to 12 minutes because I normally cook them on a slow burner until they become well roasted on the outside and also nice and soft on the inside. As you can see, I'm turning them with utter care because they are too soft. Now the kebabs are all brown and ready to savor, so serve them hot and enjoy. And a tip here, if you want to make ahead and you want to freeze them, then please do that. There's no problem in doing so, but make sure you freeze them in batches, so whenever you need it, you can defreeze and use it. I hope you liked today's recipe because I thoroughly enjoyed making it for all of you. Do let me know in the comment section which other recipes you want to see. And please ask if you have any queries in the comment section. I will see you again soon with many more exciting recipes. Until then, take care.